Buenos dias, lectores. Welcome to the next episode of Reservation Dogs. It is Thanksgiving morning. I literally just woke up, brushed my teeth, and we are filming. I figured to do something that just makes me feel good, that's just really easy and simple. My hair is a mess. I need a haircut, and I was sleeping. So if I look crazy, that is why. But let's get into it. The next episode is episode 5, and it's Come and Get Your Love. I also couldn't decide what color light I wanted, so the light's just gonna be changing behind me. I got to I know who that is. She's a big deal. Dude. What are you doing? Like jacking up the road.
Hey, I'm going to Carnegie.
Oh
Western Oklahoma, right?
You're gonna die,
Yeah,
dude.
no, it's pretty far.
If you know, you know. She's
Out in
dying.
Apache country.
Hey, look,
Double check that I was in the right
it's too
season. I don't remember her showing up this early.
Hell, if you want to go to Carnegie, I'll take you there. This chick magnet ride, baby.
Be a gentleman, will you?
Ew,
ma'am.
chick magnet ride. The deer feet.
Stop Carnegie,
It's deer
Oklahoma.
lady. Okay, so the legend of Deer Lady is essentially like she. Oh, that's big, baby, big. Deer Lady kills like unworthy men or untrustworthy or violent men, like men who are harmful to women. What?
Get in.
Cheese, what are you doing? Why you going big?
Hey, get in the back.
I'm not a criminal. I'm sitting in front.
Shit ass.
I thought Chubbs was doing right along.
Chubb's calling in sick. You are stuck with me, Jabon. Hey,
So he's doing a ride along. Are you guys supposed to be doing it with the other police
rope
officer?
like this.
I couldn't imagine Cheese being a cop, to be honest. I feel like he'd be a good cop because he's very respectful and like with his feelings. But I'm kind of surprised that he wanted to do a ride along. I wouldn't expect it.
It's the only tape I play. Hey, yo, what's the matter with you? Hey, yo.
This song always makes me think of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Come and get
Just
your
Peter Quill.
love.
When he's just going around and he's shooting everything.
Love.
And I love when he's like, oh, so he's an idiot. If you've seen Avengers Infinity War, so good.
You ever snag?
I don't even know
Holy
what that
jeez,
is.
big.
Oh,
He is
teach
a
you.
child. Snag is also an innuendo, if you haven't caught on. But like Bear's mom's been talking about how she's gonna go snag.
Wake
Just
up.
wake him up. Why are you looking at him like that?
Cousin. Hey, wake up. Shit. Hey.
Ew,
Why is Bucky on a bench?
good boy.
What are you doing?
My hair
Damn,
looks
it's
like
been a
Bucky's
long
hair.
time.
Yeah,
Your
shit,
side
I have
parts are
to.
sticking up.
What are you doing out here? Shit, you sleep on the streets now or what?
Me and Bethany, we live up the way a bit.
Yeah. What'd
Oh,
you do
okay.
this
You
time?
sleeping outside because you got
Yeah.
kicked out.
You know, I mean, she's a white woman.
He's like, I did nothing.
Book and
Yeah.
fell asleep.
Where's your book?
Motherfucker, somebody must have stole my book.
Shit, I don't know.
Can't hold on.
Nobody stole his book. He was not
You want
reading.
something to eat?
My name's Cheese, and my pronouns are he, him, and his.
Oh, Cheese with his pronouns.
Same as mine.
It's on a ride along. Youth program.
I love it. Same as mine. Those are my pronouns too. I love that.
Yes, what's up, eh? Now, Playboy, listen, now, I got a couple things I'm getting
Jeez.
into right now. So I'll catch you on the flip. But
I love Cheese being like, I want to be a detective, but I gotta start down here apparently, so I'm stuck. And I'm like, I don't know if you gotta say it like that in front of the man.
let him corrupt you.
No promises.
Fight the man.
It's good to see you, Bucky.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, these guys. God damn it.
Hey, little guy.
What?
They
What?
ain't fired you yet.
Don't listen to a fucking word he says. Hey, he'll have you accidentally shooting yourself in the face.
Pretty
Oh,
funny,
what?
guys. Old football buddies of mine back in high school.
With
Yeah.
all that damn casino money coming in, they get you a better fucking cruiser. Yeah.
Racist.
Yeah, mine's just on
Racist.
back order, boys. Shit.
Oh, you fuck.
Ill. That was just ill. That was ill.
Those are the type of guys that turn out to be detectives. Oh, that's your future if you're not careful, boy. Got to be a light horseman. I'm
Well,
telling you
like,
right now.
he could be a detective and not act like a jerk. Like, I don't think those go hand in hand. That was just rude and racist. and disgusting.
So there were catfish heads just scattered everywhere.
I don't want to sound like
So someone's disposing their catfish heads just in the field. Bigfoot activity.
what?
You sound like a crazy person. I mean, there's no proof Bigfoot exists, and it's merely folklore.
Shit, you sound like a white person now.
Yeah, I was gonna say. People believe in Santa. Might as well believe in Bigfoot. Why not?
Look, they look like a footprint to you?
No, not really.
No?
It's like a hole.
No?
She was like, no. I agree.
So
with
you
that.
really want to
Does
become
not
a
look like
cop, or you
footprint.
just trying to get out of school for the day, you little shit ass?
I don't know if I
Sorry.
want to do a ride along with Big though. I might as well be in school. Well, if Cheese wants to be a detective, why not become a Bigfoot detective right now? Like, this is your moment to go ahead and look for something.
What do you do? What do you do as a light horseman?
Hunt bad guys.
A light horseman.
Main thing around here is meth heads and copper thieves. Usually
That's kind
one
of a
and
cool
the
way of
same.
putting it instead of a
Sometimes
police
I
officer
deal
and
with
light horseman.
supernatural like here.
Like Bigfoot?
Dear lady.
Vaughn, when you finish that drawing, run to the store for Grandma and grab me some cigarettes.
Well, especially if he's seen Dear Lady, that would make sure why that would like add to why he believes in Bigfoot and stuff. Oh, that's the guy from the car. He's missing because Dear Lady killed him.
Good morning, youngin.
Ooh, what's he gonna get? Ooh, dude.
Can I use the restroom?
What did he eat? Like, why is your stomach so messed up? Jeez, dude. Chill out. Oh, that bathroom's gross. I can't with public bathrooms. They give me such bad anxiety. They robbing the store? They look like they're robbing the store. Yes, they are robbing the store. Okay.
What the fuck is this? Sweetheart, don't turn around,
Ooh.
don't move. You
Dear
gotta
lady.
fucking be kidding me.
Oh, they hit him in the face.
Sir, there's no toilet paper. Sir, there's no.
Shut up. Oh my god, stop screaming.
The shit, go. Hit, no, keep your gun on her.
There's no toilet paper.
Ma'am, what the shit you're doing? I'll,
She's
this
gonna
thing will
mess you
blow.
up.
I'll blow
She
it.
don't
I've never
care.
used this before.
Hello.
I've never
I need
used this
help.
before. Big, shut up. Go, baby. Hurry up and grab the toilet paper. I would think I was gonna die. Especially as a native person who knows the legend. I'm surprised he doesn't think he's gonna. Well, he does think he's gonna die. Good job saying thank you. Get out of there. Is there like blood and stuff? Because she definitely messed those guys up.
Holy hell.
Oof. Yeah, they're dead. Like, dead.
Come in, big.
Who lives in there?
Hello, man.
Ray, you smoking weed?
Ooh, yeah, man. It's fucking legal now. Read the internet.
Read the
I'm a
intro.
federal cop. State legal.
No?
Ray, it's
Not him offering it to Big, who's like, Big, no, cheese?
Must be meth
What?
heads, man. They love copper. I don't know if they're eating it or what, but they go crazy for this stuff.
He lit it up again.
the fucking
All right.
Don't
He's
you know
like,
we're
what
around
is
here
your
to smoke
problem?
weed? Shit, put the weed out.
Are they copper sculptures? Yeah, they are. They're like little sculptures.
Get out, Grandma.
Someone's decorated the community. Look at that. See, she's wearing it. Cute.
Hey, big.
Well, Jackie's
Keep an
crew
eye
had
out for a baby blue
the
pickup.
copper.
Got a call. It's stolen out of someone's yard.
Hold that like that. What?
That's how they get the sound to go out through the top. His siren doesn't work.
Hey, what are you checking our trunk for?
Got a report yesterday about a
Copper.
being involved with stealing road signs. That's why.
No, please arrest them. Go ahead, Cheese. Have fun with it.
Gladly.
Let them know.
What you fuckers been up to, huh?
Surprised
Cheese.
our car's still running?
Oh, that surprised me.
We know what you fucking did.
I
What?
don't know what you're talking
To the
about.
car? What did they do? Cheese, you left your name on it.
Actually had to hassle a lot for the insurance rates. Had to pay a lot more than we thought we were going to, but it's actually okay.
Oh God.
Why would you have the same car parked next to each other?
What the shit
Why
is
don't
this?
you know what car
Huh?
it is?
It's a paintball gun.
Oh, that's true.
Paintball gun.
Okay, but Big, you don't want to like check? You're just gonna put that back? Okay.
You guys beat up my friend Bear.
Since when is
You up to Jabbar? Smash you, little man.
Hey, can I spray him with mace? He just threatened an officer.
You're an
no?
officer.
He threatened
Kinda
you
damn.
because you threatened him.
Go, Cheese.
Cheese.
I'm assuming this isn't over.
Damn straight.
I don't think you could be a cop, Cheese. You seem like you got issues with people and you taking out personal issues during cop time. You might have just lost your ability to be an officer.
Way down beyond
Yeah, they know
all
the copper
atoms and molecules,
being
there's
sold over by them.
one-dimensional, straight dimensions we exist in, plus time.
What? Stop
The
talking to
funny
this
thing
man.
about time,
This
though,
man is so annoying.
no one knows why
I
we
can't.
only when actual string theory basically dictates that it should be symmetrical.
Dude, shut up.
Well, I need your help. There's someone putting like weird copper sculptures all over the village.
Again, that sounds beautiful.
It makes sense that you would bring a tribal policeman here.
They've
Outstanding
sold him
individuals,
stuff.
if you will. I'm sure you guys have a
So
lot
now
of
you're
copper
ratting
coming
on the person
in and
that
out.
you were selling your stolen
'cause,
goods
it's
to.
a scrapyard.
You
Stop.
keep saying scrap. That's derogatory. It's got a negative connotation.
Does
This
it?
is a salvage yard, not scrap. Salvage.
Yard.
Sorry.
Okay.
Well,
You ain't got nothing but junk there. You haven't fixed anything, so what are you salvaging? Just the copper that others are stealing and selling to you? And you're making them sculptures?
Have you seen these little sculptures?
Yes,
two
because you're
dick-
making them?
No, I have not. Maybe an artist trying to get his work out there.
Yeah,
It's
why
tough
wouldn't
being
it be an
noticed
artist?
these days? But sadly, copper is not our forte.
Honestly, I don't know why they're thinking something's wrong.
Legal.
No, it was over there by the cockfighting ring. Copper.
Dude,
Kumite, kumite, kumite.
stop ratting out
That
your
song is
illegal
stuck in my head.
business.
I watched Bloodsport again last
What
night
are
for
you
like the
doing?
50th time.
So dumb. And Cheese
Oh,
is
yeah.
dumb
Yeah, I
for
think
bringing
I've
Big
seen
here,
enough.
knowing that
Thanks for coming.
he's one of their sellers.
Walking beauty, my
Like,
friend.
I'm surprised they didn't beat up Cheese. I would have beat up Cheese. I'd be like, we're never buying stuff from you guys ever again. The truck, the stolen truck. Go, 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 go.
I'm finding some action.
Some action. Who's in the truck? Is it gonna be Dear Lady? I don't think so. I feel like no. No, that looks like a guy.
Well, shit, that looks like Bucky, isn't it?
I was gonna say it's gonna be Bucky with his copper sculptures.
Holy cow!
Whose blue truck is that though? Is that his girls, like his girlfriends that he got kicked out of the house for and then she reported it stolen? I like his crown though. And he's got all the sculptures in front. He just wanted the passenger seat.
Ooh.
The shit.
Bucky. I don't think that's gonna work.
Bucky, what are you doing?
Just riding.
Just riding.
Driver ran off that way.
You were
Bucky,
driving.
I just seen you driving shit.
Well, they wasn't using it, so I wouldn't call it stolen.
What's
He stole it from their house.
You're the one who's been putting up those little men all around town, or what?
Oh, yeah, you got me on that.
Yeah, there's technically nothing wrong with that. It's just art. Just
Protection? What?
sculptures.
From what?
It's copper. It
Protection.
has this antimicrobial property. It fights diseases like cholera. A lot of this shit back in the day because it warded off disease and bad spirits, right?
I will say, my grandfather, we did just buy him a copper bracelet because he said it would help with his arthritis and his pain, and he really, really wanted one. So we got him like a couple different copper bracelets, and he wears them all the time. And I'm sure they don't help. But my old widow was like, I really want one. We got him some copper rings, and he wears them because he says that they make him feel better. So, sure.
And yeah, he was right about that.
See?
See what I mean, cousin brother? Yeah, you know,
They're
I
just like
work
those natural
my
metals
junk,
that
yeah.
help your body and that help you feel better. And Western medicine doesn't really go
Where'd
with
you get
that,
all
and
the
a lot of
copper
other medicine.
I
But
stole that off some meth here. Didn't
even if it
mess
just
up
makes
our
you feel
town with
good
that
and it makes
shit,
you feel
know.
better, like mentally, why not? There's nothing wrong with it.
O'Kern has always been a good
I like
place
the
to
idea of
live,
him putting up the
and,
sculptures to protect parts of the community.
gotta
Though.
keep that
That's
shit
sweet.
off the street. So
All right, well, get home. Park this truck where it belongs. Do me a favor, Bucky. Stop putting little men on porches. Shit your freaking fuckers out all over town, man.
I will say I like this type of policing where it's just like, you know, I know you, I trust you, people in the community were worried about X, Y, and Z, you free people out with this. Just go back home and fix it. I like that kind of like respectful policing that it looks like, where it's like, you know, I know you're going through something, I know this happened, just go home so that like we could be cool. I like that. I like I said, big gives people the opportunity and gives people the chance to have space and do the right thing, which comes from community and comes from knowing people in your community.
How do you know which ones are good?
You gotta use your detective skills.
I like that. You got to use your detective skills. No, he
You
knows his
know,
community. He's the
maybe
reservation
being a
police
law
officer.
enforcement's pretty
He
cool.
grew up with them. He knows them.
I mean, it seems like it's probably more fun than anything, but it's kind of a crazy job.
It's a crazy job, all right.
It's not straightforward.
All
There is
right.
investigation work that goes into it, but there's a lot
I'm
more
going to
community
tell
care.
you why I decided to become a light horseman, okay? But you can't tell nobody.
I'll probably tell my friends.
He's like, I can't promise I'm not going to tell nobody. Those are like little funeral huts. Whose funeral did they go to? There are parts of Big that are very deep and very sensitive.
Hey.
Dear lady.
It's okay. I was a friend of your grandmother's.
Oh, it's his
We were
grandma's
kids together.
When you get Dear Lady's background, knowing that she was friends with his grandma hits so different. It's in season 3.
Do you know what I do?
You kill boys?
Wrong. I kill bad men. But You're
Nice.
not bad. You're good. So you ain't got nothing to worry about. Just
That's very sweet.
stay that way.
That's why he became
You're gonna
a
want to
police
give up.
officer. Because he wanted to be good.
Fight evil.
Fight
You
evil.
do that and you'll never, ever have to see me again.
I will say there's no just like good and bad or good and evil. But I like that that's where she's specific. You know, here are some things that make you good. That guy's dying. Anytime she brings out that little antler, death. I like that reason for why he became a cop. I don't think Cheese is gonna believe
Wow,
him.
that's kind of like Batman's origin story in a way.
Like
Except
Batman,
your parents didn't.
because his parents died and then he turned into like a vigilante for. I can't.
Better car too. Not all that smart either. Not like Batman.
Hey.
Not like Batman. You don't have to call Big dumb. Jeez. But also just comparing Big to like the Caucasian police officers that they passed, where like they're even disrespecting Big. So if you're disrespectful to a fellow officer, whether you believe in them or not, you know, or whether you think they're legitimate or not, how do you treat members of the community? You know what I mean? How do you treat people who are different from you when you're treating someone who has something similar to you in such like a derogatory and negative way? So I like how they show Big's compassion compared to the other officers that were like making fun of him and not making him feel good. I think it just shows into that idea of like community policing. When you have members from your community who are police officers, they're much more likely to be kind, respectful, and listen to you. Totally, dear lady. She's staying messing with people in their cars. I can't. Wild. I didn't know that the singer of this song was native. That's very cool. I like that. And I like that they included it. I love all like the native artists that are in Reservation Dogs because it's so good. I'm already making my playlist for like February. I'm doing like a heartbreak playlist and like a lovers playlist. And the amount of songs that I've taken from these episodes is not even funny. They're so good. So I love it. I love the inclusion of media in all its different forms. All right, y'all. So let's get into the next episode. I feel like this was a good establishing episode and I just want to keep going. This one is called Hunting. I think if this is the episode I think it is, I'm very excited for this episode if this is the one with Willie Jack and her father. Let's get into it. I'm hoping it's that one. Yes, this is the one that I wanted. Should I do orange? Should I do a hunting color? Let's see if I could get orange on this. Honestly, guys, I should have read the instructions for this. Yeah, orange. That goes better. I'm getting shot over here. So he feeds the animals so that he can hunt the animals, which makes sense. Putting out some cornmeal, a little seed. I said cornmeal. It's probably not cornmeal. It's just like deer stuff. I don't know. Corn. What do deers eat? At our school, sometimes we take the extra fruits and we put them outside for the deer, and they come, and it's really cool seeing like all the deer come out from our windows. The kids love it, so they throw like all the old vegetables from the kitchen outside for the deer to eat.
I don't want any trouble.
Bigfoot. That's what they establish as like Bigfoot for pretty much the rest of the show.
Who are you?
Bigfoot. He can't answer you because he's Bigfoot. To me, Bigfoot looks like a guy in a bush costume, like when you see those videos when they're like grabbing people. Willie. I love this episode because it's so establishing towards like Willie's family and family dynamics. And it just feels good. So this is a year after the Bigfoot incident. I think I might have skipped it over when I was messing.
What's up, shit ass? Really miss you, man.
I like that the
Really
actors of Willie and
catfish.
Daniel do look similar to each other. Like they
Fucking
look like
bad
family
hunting.
because they were cousins. And
Her
Daniel's
Cali
much
was
more of
your
a
idea,
character in this one. Like his spirit is around more in this one.
bro.
So they would go hunting with Willie's dad every year, and it was the three of them always. And Chunks is like this massive deer that they would always try to get and always try to kill. So they haven't gotten him yet, and that was their goal with Daniel.
Dad, wake up.
She's such a kid sometimes.
Let's go.
I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
Coffee's on.
So he's obviously not feeling it because Bigfoot, but also it's their first year without Daniel. So it's different. The hunting season is just different this year.
You have to check the supports. Did you check yours?
Yes. Let's go.
He's retied his shoes like 5 times.
You always keep your
And she's
hands
so
at
annoyed.
10 and 2. You never know.
When an animal's gonna dart out in front of you, I know.
Definitely tell that
Swerve
before.
if a little animal tries to run out in front of the car.
No.
No, you hit it.
It's true, you shouldn't be swerving for them, but it doesn't feel good to hit a dog. You just had to send a puppy to the spirit world. I'm sorry, but we're swerving for dogs. We're getting in car accidents for dogs. I'm just letting you know. Oh my gosh, her tail.
Did you clean your rifle?
She just got a shower, so she's got the runs. The
You know,
runs,
the
what's
night
it called?
before,
When they get
take
all
a
speedy.
toothbrush.
It's your OCD. It's all flared up.
Your
Not my
OCD is all
OCD.
flared up. It's wild.
It's been
Like-
flared for about a year.
Oh,
Isn't hunting like your favorite thing to do?
not
Doesn't
really.
hunt for a year.
Doesn't seem like he's excited to do it right now.
Felt like
I love this episode so much because it also gets into how the adults are dealing with the trauma that's going on. You know, we focus so much on the kids because the story is told mostly from their perspective, but seeing how the adults in their lives are also feeling is very important, and it speaks to them as well.
here earlier.
Well, sir, you didn't want to tie your shoes. Mister, we should have been here earlier. Yep. Sorry, getting her on camera is so rare because she's not usually common to get on camera. I also think there are a lot of scenes in this one that is just beautiful, like the sun hitting Willie Jack, her and her father in the woods. There's some just establishing shots that just feel, I don't know, almost picturesque in something that's not an easy episode and is an episode of grief and true feelings and emotions. I don't know. The cinematography is just great all around. Reservation Dogs is beautifully shot anyway, but these scenes especially.
What?
What is that?
My war paint.
paint. Gotta be
Where'd you
ready.
get it?
Halloween store.
The Halloween store.
It's for good luck.
Chemicals.
Did you see all the chemicals on this label?
Exactly.
You shouldn't put that on your face. Probably get some kind of face tumor from it.
A face
It's
tumor.
a face tumor.
You know, if you can't pronounce the names of the chemicals on the label.
I will say, this is me talking to my students when they put sticky notes on their face. I'm like, you're gonna get acne. You don't know what's on the back of that sticky note. I wouldn't put that on your face. Like that really is adulting 101 when you start really thinking about that stuff and talking like that. Look at it's on his face. I didn't even notice that. He talked all that junk and then let her put it on it. I've never gone hunting, but is hunting really just sitting around like this? Because I feel like it is. I feel like you have to wait for things to like come to you, unless you're like actively hunting things down.
You know, if you go, you're not going to be able to do weird stuff with your friends anymore.
Well, they're going to. Mostly their idea.
Mostly their idea.
I think in California.
California?
Way better there.
How is California better than here?
Because Snoop Dogg's from there.
That reason, Snoop Dogg. I will say that I love that Willie Jack's father doesn't talk her out of things, but he's just like, why is that better? Like he wants her to really think through her reasons for doing things. Like, what is your reason for doing this?
Stuff I want to do, you can't do here.
Well, like what?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Like a deadly MMA fighter.
You're not gonna be a deadly MMA fighter. I do want
Bitch.
MMA, not too many bodily fluids. Get like a brain injury.
Shit, a gourmet chef.
She could definitely be a gourmet chef.
We got restaurants here. Robert
Exactly.
Cleo's, Catfish's Life.
Dog rescuer.
There are dogs.
Yeah, and you'll get bit. Plus, there's tons of dogs here that need rescuing.
Yeah, Rez Dogs. Nobody cares about Rez Dogs. Fuck.
Nobody cares about Rez Dogs is an interesting line when their like group name is the Rez Dogs. I'm just saying it's like an interesting layer.
I can be whatever I want.
Well, you're right. I do tell you that.
Why didn't you ever leave?
Nothing out there for me.
That's a
Everything
good
I want is
question.
here. My family, my friends.
Why didn't you leave?
I just always believed, tend to my own garden. Let everyone else tend to theirs.
I love that. Tend to my own garden. So it's not necessarily about leaving. It's about what do you put into where you are? What do you put into your people and your life and what you want for your life? I think that's a good perspective. You don't necessarily have to leave for things to get better. Guys, you could shoot a turkey.
Goddamn bird.
Why are you guys so scared? You guys can eat the turkey.
Fucking scare Chunk away.
How's the turkey gonna scare a giant deer?
Shit, here, give me a picture.
She printed out a picture.
Chunk is that big ass buck we seen about 3-4 years ago.
3-4 years ago, you all saw this deer and you haven't seen it since?
First off, you're not supposed to be using my laser printer.
was
Where'd
this
you get the
printer?
picture?
Yeah, where'd you get the picture?
I don't own a trail cam.
What?
What? What do you mean? Whose is it then?
It's probably the owner's then.
They're hunting illegally on someone else's land.
We're Indian. We don't own land. But my great-grandfather sold it sometime in the 30s, and a couple years ago, some Texas ranchers bought it.
Do you know the Texas ranchers?
Definitely not.
Maybe
it's
they'll
just
give
that
it
it
back.
used to be their land. They're not giving it
Texas
back, baby.
ranchers don't give shit back.
No.
It could be poachers. I mean, not like us, but...
Poachers. Not us. That. I like how that's different. Also, where did she get the image from the trail cam? Don't you have to have the password or something? Like, what did Willie Jack do? The trail cam footage is my favorite footage. It's so good.
For I've grown so weary of roaming around.
Look at them. That's what it is, though. Like, that relationship of them just, like, joking around and being, like, so loving towards each other. Look at the turkey. That's why Willie Jack's parents are the best, because they're so engaged with her. They love her so much. They do things with her and they make her feel confident in who she is and honest about what they have and how they feel. That's what good parenting
This is what's going to bring
is.
you back.
Daniel wanted to leave.
But
Maybe
did
if
you
he
want
left,
to leave?
he'd still be here.
No, you don't know he would still be here if he left. Thoughts of hurting yourself don't go away just because you're somewhere else. It can help. It could definitely help, but they don't know. It's just a hope and a dream.
It's a big state. Sure, there's some hunting. I hear they hunt hogs.
Ew, hogs.
What
I
about
mean,
LA?
I say ill like if I don't eat
Unless you're
bacon.
hunting Cardassians or something like that.
Hunting Kardashians. You're just making fun of her.
I'm really sorry
How would they even carry
the way
trucks?
I've been this past year.
Mm.
I'm sorry for the way I am right now.
Don't even say you're sorry right now. You're gonna make me cry. Wreck my war paint.
Wreck my war paint. I love that he could apologize to her and acknowledge that he hasn't really been himself or hasn't been what he feels is the best parent, even though he has still been a great parent because he's grieving too.
Daniel.
Dude is so loud.
Shit ass.
It's
Just
like, shut
sometimes
up.
feel like he's still around.
That's a nice feeling.
You ever feel like that?
All fucking time.
You want someone to be around. It's hard though. That feeling when you can't see them. Now though I'm about to start singing right now.
Really?
You know it. He's like, you better join and you know the song.
I don't know if you noticed or anything, but there's no deer out here. And there hasn't been any. Like, every single year we come out here.
I mean, he's not wrong. There's clearly no deer because they haven't found one. And especially, it's in the woods. You'd think there'd be more.
Chunk, fuck you! You pussy deer!
Well,
Got
Chucks
me
is
out here
definitely not
fucking
coming out,
sweating
Daniel.
for you! Fuck's flying in my ears! I'm tired of this shit! Hurry up!
Daniel.
I will say Daniel's being a kid, but some of that was a red flag. Some of that was okay. You're disturbing other people's peace too. You said you wanted to come out here. You know what coming out here is. So you kind of, I don't know, interrupting what you know is routine shows a level of discontent and unable to sit in the silence.
37,000 megapixels. See that? That's what I want for Father's Day.
So I'll give it to you right now.
I'll give it to you right now. She's like, I'm just gonna take this off
Get
the
rid of
tree.
the evidence.
We got it. We gotta cover up the evidence, guys. You know it's
God
filming us
dang,
somewhere
that's what
because
they
Willie
did.
Jack got access to it some way. What is that, guys? Whoa, that sound. It's not turkey. It was probably the turkey. Oh shoot! Put your gun down. Is Willie about to shoot these guys?
You want me to shoot them?
No! Put your gun down!
Investment.
I love her dad. He's like, are you serious right now? If you don't stop aiming that gun at people. Rule number 1, don't aim your gun at anybody. Y'all are bright orange. They really just do not be looking.
That Daniels?
Yep.
Guys, that's
2 years
old.
ago. Found it in the freezer.
Oh, it was in the freezer. Okay.
Saving
Beef
it.
jerky.
Alright, girl. I need to tell you something.
Okay. What's up?
And I saw something.
What'd you see?
Bigfoot. I like that
It's
Bigfoot
hard
is
to
the trend of
describe.
this season.
It was beanie,
Like just all the adults seeing Bigfoot.
covered in hair.
Which Big did describe as a spirit.
You know, and
So coming to visit.
I thought it
so
was
maybe
tall
it's a
man.
spirit.
Just had these eyes, and they were looking right at me, and they were glowing.
So creepy.
Just scared me to the bone.
That's why I didn't want to come hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. And
Other
Daniel.
reasons. Of course. Daniel.
Daniel couldn't even grow a mustache.
He can't be Bigfoot because he couldn't grow a mustache. It's great.
It's Daniel's spirit. Try to say goodbye.
I trust you. You know that?
Mm.
Everything you said
Beautiful
about all the
conversation.
stuff you want to do when you get older.
So again, her dad doesn't necessarily want her to leave, but I love that line. I trust you. He's telling her, it might not be my path. It might not be what would have been right for me, but I trust that you know what's right for you. And you'll always have a home to come back to if you decide that you want to come back and change that. Because not all kids have that opportunity, right? Someone just tells you what's right or wrong and they make you feel stupid about it. And I love that Willie Jack's parents never make her feel stupid about it. He'll always speak his side and what he believes, but he does a good job giving her space to be her too.
Did I fail?
There's nothing you could have done, Dad. Can't control everything.
It's true. It's the hardest part of it, that you can't control everything.
Come here, kid.
And you can't change what happened either. Willie.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
I fucking miss him, Dad.
Of course.
I miss him too.
You're war paint, babe. Obviously, it doesn't matter now. Oh, super important. So this was the night of.
What the hell are you doing out so late?
I was at a honky tonk with Laura. Just heading home.
Just gonna take some corn out to the mighty hunting grounds tomorrow.
Oh gosh, that was the next day that it
Do you
happened.
need any help?
They hadn't found him yet.
No, I'm pretty much done.
No, say you need help.
But don't worry,
That's
we're
why
gonna
he
get you
feels
out
guilty,
there, man.
'cause it
We're
was
gonna
that
do
night.
some hunting. Hey, hold on.
I like that you stopped too.
Here, put this on. Running
Give
around
him
like a
his jacket.
savage. Gonna catch your death of cold. You okay?
I want to cry. It's so hard.
Yeah. I'll see you
'Cause
later,
that's
Uncle.
that moment.
Yeah. Boom. All
Take it
right.
and boom.
Be good, boy.
I will.
So that was the night that Daniel lost his life. So the last things that he said to him was about them doing things in the future. It was about all these other things. Chunks! Chunks! Go. Where is he? Chunks! Kill him! That sounds awful, but you know what I mean. Chunks.
Breathe.
Training. Jedi training happening right now. Okay, could we not kill Chunks though, actually? Look at how beautiful he is. He's so strong and big. Also, one of the Texas Rangers hear you. They're very close. Do we want the Texas Rangers to get Chunks? Look at the turkey. Y'all took the turkey too. Chunks. I really want to know how they carry Chunks, because Chunks is kind of huge.
Then we'll
Bigfoot spirit.
follow me all my days.
Sorry, so what I was saying before is that for the family, you know, you see him, it's really out late at night, you know that there's something weird about it. He's asking to help out. And so, like I said, Alora, I'm sorry. Willie Jack's dad really didn't need help, but there's so much like love and cariño that you see going on where he's just like, you know, it's really cold. Take my jacket. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I'm gonna get us ready for hunting season so we can actually catch something this year. There are these plans and this sign of like such respect and such love. And so, like Willie Jack said, there's really nothing any of them could have done because you do show that respect and love for someone. You have such care for them, and they still don't feel it. I don't want to say it's that they don't feel it. It's that they feel that they are a burden to that you loving them becomes a burden, or that they aren't acting the right way or doing the right way or enough in the right way. And the hardest part is knowing how deeply you, and as someone who's gone through it, is knowing how deeply you love someone and feeling like they didn't feel that. And that's why they hurt themselves. When in reality, it's not always that they didn't feel it. It's that they felt they couldn't give you what you deserved, or that they were a burden of it, or that you were loving them out of pity or something like that. So it's really hard to contend with and to grapple with those differences in what you're expressing versus how someone's interpreting. And you know, Daniel was deeply loved not only by the group but by his actual family and uncle and all of that stuff. So it's heart-wrenching to see that dichotomy play out the way that it does, as it does very regularly for men and young men of color, and at this point just young people of color who are hurting themselves in these ways that you can't recuperate from, despite how deeply cared for and loved they are by their community. And I love that Willie Jack pulls into the fact that like this move is something she feels she needs to do because of Daniel and because of that relationship. And her father respects that and sees that, but also sees that that could be an element of grief and not really an element of what is necessarily best for her and the things that she wants to accomplish. Like you said, what is it that you want to accomplish that you can't accomplish here, that you can't pour into here, that you can't do with this level of love and respect and safety? And for him, there's a level of anxiety of, you know, I've already lost one child because he was very instrumental in helping raise Daniel. And then now my other one is going to leave. Am I going to lose her too? Yet he never shames her for it. He just says, you know, I trust you and know that you can always come home and you always have a safe place to fall. So honestly, this is probably my favorite episode of all 3 seasons. Not even just this one. This is the one that like hits every single time. Every time I see this episode, I'm like, oh, this is it. Okay. There's another one with Alora in later seasons and her father and that interaction that also really gets me too. But this one is just shows like that core element of the show, I feel like, that is so ingrained and heartfelt and deep in all of these different ways and layers, and even in the most simplistic ways, because that was a really simple, straightforward episode. It was just, let's talk. And that's what they did. They sat in the woods and they talked the whole episode, but it had such deeper meaning and such truthful insights to parent relationships, child relationships, community relationships. So that's why this is one of my favorite TV shows. I could go on forever.
My plan got rearranged.
Daniel's grave.
Sup?
I'm happy that they went after. With Chunks. Gotta bring
Guess
Chunks.
the fuck what? I got Chunk.
She's like,
wind them up,
and it's true,
shove
she's the one who
straight
got
through the
him.
heart.
How?
Yeah. Let you know how that backstrap tastes.
Stop bragging about murdering Chunk.
Always singing, dancing, farting.
Gross. Destroying the hunt.
Everyone wants to leave to California, but
there we go.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
Leaving
It is
everyone
hard.
here. I don't know how you did it. Maybe you
Great
didn't
question.
know, but I'm not mad at you anymore.
Yeah. Which is an honest emotion when these things happen. It's hard not to be mad. It's hard not to feel like someone's being selfish, even though in reality they're not. But because you're so hurt and you don't understand why they wouldn't just speak to you.
Watch over us. Love you, bitch.
Willie. Again, there's a deep level of emotional maturity that Willie has that some of her other friends don't have because of her father and because of the way he speaks to her and he allows her to express and talk and just be, and then how he expresses himself to her. We see a lot of the men in this story do not express themselves openly, and her father very much does. Oh, I just love this episode, and I love how it ends with, I'm not angry at you anymore, and I understand what you wanted to do, but that's hard for me. And sometimes you don't know how hard it is to leave until you lose something. And so to lose him shows her what it is to not have that around you. And like she said, you might not have realized what that meant at the time, but this is what it means to me now. And she can take responsibility for her feelings of that and express what she needs to him in any form that she can. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching these 2 episodes. I hope to get them up in the next 2 days. Can't wait to see you all there. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see next. I am going to film House of Usher literally in a little bit. And I'm very excited for that one. I've gotten a lot of comments and feedback on it. So please keep giving comments. It makes it that much better. It's so much fun to engage with you guys. And I can't wait to see you on the next one. Bye.